This here is a 2017 Toyota Prius. We bought it brand new. Been taking good care of it ever since. And there's pretty much nothing wrong with it. But the other day, we came out and we took a look, and we found out that somebody had decided to take the tow hook cover off of this side. So that kind of sucked. So at this point, these cars are two brand new. There aren't any junkyards that have any replacement ones that are painted already. So I decided, we're going to have to do it ourselves. The body shop wanted way too much money just for a little plastic piece. So got a replacement. So this would go right in here. Fits basically perfectly. So basically all I have to do now is paint it. So I'm just going to make this quick video to show what I had to go through to do this. Then you can decide for yourself if it's worth the effort or just go and have a professional do it. But let's see what kind of problems I run into. So this is the panel, and the first step I need to do is to scuff it up. It'll be a little weird because it looks so nice right now, but they say you got to scuff it in order to make the paint and the primer adhere to it. The thing I'm disappointed in is I got this part off of Amazon. It's supposed to become primered, but it did not come primered, so I'm a little irritated about that. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm done scuffing it. I went ahead and rinsed it off with some soapy water and using some tack cloth to remove any lingering dust or particles. So this is already scuffed up. I went ahead and rinsed it with soapy water and cleaned it off. Now I'm going over it with some tack cloth to remove any remaining particles. So this is the primer I'm going to use. It's for plastic surfaces, flexible primer surfacer. So I'm going to give this a spray, and that'll be the next step. So the primer is done, but there's a lot of rough spots on here. You can feel it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the 800 grit sandpaper and sand it down. So it's all sanded down now, feels very smooth. I'm gonna use the tack cloth for the last time. Remove all the dust particles. So this is the base coat that we're gonna use. I had it mixed at the local paint shop, so it's made specifically for this color car. Shake it up and let's go for the base coat. Let me know, start.
Okay.
So this is the last coat, and then we'll let it dry. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hit this with the clear coat. I went ahead and did the plunger thing already, so here it is. After the clear coat, it looks okay. The top corner has some imperfections, but from far away it looks okay, and it's the front of the car anyway, so it's gonna get damaged no matter what. If you look at the other side, obviously the factory paint looks better, but this will do for now. There's not much else we can do. So it's the next day, and it's completely dry. The color looks okay. The clear coat feels good. You can see on this bottom corner where the clear coat ran. I just oversprayed it, and there's a bunch of air bubbles, but it's not a show car or anything, so this is passable work. All I really want is something to plug up that hole so objects and rain don't get inside and cause damage or whatever. So this looks good for my first time. So let's go ahead and get this installed, see how it looks. Well, look at that fit. Looks almost factory, huh? Well, that's because it is. So, funny story, after I finished making this video, I was compiling it, putting it, ready to put it on Prius chat, and I found out a lot of people had this issue. So it turns out everybody was having issues going through the car wash. And we actually have a membership with Brown Bear Car Wash. So we were actually like, well, maybe that's the reason why this part fell off. So we went to Toyota where we bought the car, and we told them, hey, this piece is missing. We have a car wash membership and we think it fell off inside the car wash. And the service advisor at first was like, no, we don't cover that. But then he said just to make sure, he'll go inside and check with the technician and see what they say. And when he went inside and asked the technician says, yeah, that's covered. So they went ahead and ordered the part. And that's what happened. I ended up wasting all this money, did all the painting, and in the end, we had to do was go to Toyota and get the part ordered, and that was it. They covered everything, and well, lesson learned. Next time before I do any work, I'll just go on Prius chat and see what everybody else did, and go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have a cool souvenir that cost me a lot of money, but hey, at least I learned how to paint, learned about base coat, and clear coat, and all that stuff. So that's always good to know. And in the end, this one fits better than the other one anyways. The other one was a aftermarket part. I saved $3, but it wasn't worth it because the fit was not factory like this one. So in the end, if you do end up getting your own part, I would recommend getting it from Toyota. It's well worth paying the extra $3 to have it fit perfectly like this, as opposed to saving a few bucks and having it not fit perfectly the way it's meant to be. So that's pretty much it. Have fun, guys.